then Hasan starts talking about Froggen, and he accidentally
Beast?
just calls her irrelevant and says that she fell off.
Yeah, I was fucking shocked to find she streams to 70 people. I see clips hating on her going mega viral every week. She literally has 70 people watching her streams to farm back clips like and 5 genuine viewers who like her. She hasn't fallen off because she was never a large streamer. Everyone is so fucking racist. They stalk and harass her like she's one of the biggest stars on the
She hasn't fallen off because she was never a large streamer. You're correct. Again, this is why she was the rising fucking star twice. How is that possible?
planet. She gets all the negatives and none of the benefits of fame. Be ashamed of what you are. Yes. Damn, highlighting my fall off. Okay, calm down, Froggen. I'm not highlighting your fall off. I just think
He is.
it's gross that people fucking stalk the shit out of you. It's ridiculous. You're such a kind person. You're so like, yeah, you
She's not. Again, better deserve BTSD. Boo fucking who? What apartheid is nice? Tell me right now. What about no, better yet to that. What's also nice about making a fucking race tier list? What's also nice about wanting to make a fucking 9/11 key? Could you explain that, Hasan? But I guarantee you'd have nothing to say.
you have a penchant for drama. Like, who cares, you know? Who cares? There's a million content creators who are infinitely messier than Morgan. The reason why they fucking attack her endlessly is because she's hijabi.
Yeah, dude, sure.
Oh my god, I remember I had a clip like, yo, holy shit, bro. Maybe I don't even have time to go find that clip. I had a clip, bro, where Hasan says the same exact shit, bro. It's one of the most popping clips on the TikTok on the clips page. But bro, Hasan is like, yeah, the only reason they're saying this shit about fucking Froggen is because she's a jobby, because she's like fucking Muslim. I'm like, bruh, and I remember specifically that clip. I'm like, Hasan, no, the fuck, that is not the reason, bro. The reason that they fucking attack her or harass her is because her opinions and conjecture, especially pertaining to politics, are your fucking politics, and your politics are the assest shits I've ever fucking seen. So it would still apply here again. Yep.
Surely, that's the reason, surely. The biggest racist is calling other people racist now. It's just a classic, of course. You gotta boil everything down to race and religion and all these things
Yep.
to make yourself seem like a good person. But in reality, you ignore the person's actions, right? You ignore the fact that she's...
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I've been saying this entire time. He wants to talk about how Ethan is deplatforming again, these 3 women, pro-Palestinian creators, all this different shit. I'm like, bro, what have these fucking creators done, though? You refuse to give the context and nuance on that, bro. You're disingenuous as fuck.
absolutely insufferable. And finally...
It's crazy how, again, your fucking G-boys will have the nerve to get on other head shits, the right-wing mega grifter slop tubers, or other heads Johns covering and critiquing you, bro, when they talk about, oh, bro, you're just clip chipping us out of context, bro. You're not watching a 7, 8, 9, 10, like, I fucking 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, boy, stupid ass. Anyway, but like 7, 8, 9, 10 hour fucking streams all damn day. It's like, bro, nah, bro. It's like, how could you motherfuckers come out and be on that type of energy, and then when it's time for you to start adding some context and nuance, bro, for you to start getting on that jump, nothing. Radio silent. Nada. Zip.
receiving karma for wishing that US veterans get PTSD and don't get health insurance, and generally just being an absolutely obnoxious, vile person, literally producing your vile streams as well, right? And the universe has a wonderful way of getting justice as well. The fact that
I always say it all the time. Karma's a relentless bitch. You better not mess with her.
she literally
Don't say it to the babes.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
Don't say it to the hunts. You already know. It's really the panderer, but I'm dead serious, though. Karma, she's a relentless one. She's not a bad girl. She's a very bad girl.
broke her wrist and couldn't get health insurance after wishing that other people couldn't get health insurance. People who fight for their country and literally die to protect her, right? So that's just wonderful and ironic. And again, nobody believes that she fell down fucking ice skating, all right? We all know it was the cookie jar. The cookie jar theory remains undefeated. You guys voted in the comments. It's definitely the cookie jar. Also, I find it hilarious that these people continue to sort of orbit Hasan despite him showing that he doesn't care about them.
Don't even get me on this rant, bruh. I've been saying this for so long. Not even the factor of like pandering to his audience and pandering to him gains you nothing, but it's a factor if you're already doing this shit and you've seen no results, like things have only actively gotten more worse for you, especially if you were Denim's Casey trying or Froggen. Like, I do not know what is what is keeping you there. Like, I don't know.
Casey about to lose her house and lose everything. Hasan didn't send her a single message or a
Not a
single
dollar.
dollar of support. Froggen going absolutely broke, unable to make any money at all. And of course, Hasan refusing to send her $500, which he makes in about a minute, right? So it's actually crazy that they think that he still cares about them at all. And I feel like if you're out here on the stream, like genuinely begging for the 50th time in a row, after your audience already raised over 30 grand.
Tough, man. After the GoFundMe's too. Rough. felting.
for you. That is a ridiculous amount of their hard-earned money that they're giving to you that is just going to go to Ethan anyways, which I found so funny, by the way. But yeah, at that point, I mean, just get out on the street. It really is no different than sitting on the street and begging for money, honestly. I feel like that would at least be a little more respectable. But no, that would require a level of physical activity that she is not prepared for. Also, that Regard Twitter account always tweeting like the most bullshit tweets, right? So let's not act like Froggen isn't one of the biggest stars on the planet, okay? I'd say that she's pretty much off the planet, I'd say. Sort of orbiting the
Pretty much off the planet. Oh, not one of the orbiting moons.
entire galaxy, right? We don't really know her path. Scientists have not sort of determined that as well. There have been theories of, you know, two supermassive black holes sort of collapsing in on themselves and creating Froggen, you know, who knows. But anyways, jokes aside, I think it's crazy that she has 70 viewers, all right? That is diabolical for being Hasan's top moderator and producer and winning literally the Rising Star Award. Like, holy shit,
Dos más. Twice.
bro. The star is continuing to rise. And I think the worst part about all of this is that view count, it's lower than iDubbbz, who's at
Oh man, Sotos might have more than his patrons.
100. I don't know if I could think of anyone more pathetic than iDubbbz, but oh my god, we are reaching territories of great competition here between the fucking losers. Also, I love how Froggen is
Again, cornballs. Wrong one. Yeah, just infinite cornballs for that.
just calling Hasan out for just humiliating her in front of everyone. Goddamn tossers and pennies, man. Then Hasan humiliates them more, saying that if you know who Casey and Froggen are, you probably are in, like, you know, drama spheres of the internet, basically implying that they have no career at all, which is at least honest.
This is the type of stuff that most people find repulsive. That's it. Because most people don't know who the Casey Tron is or who Froggen is, okay? They don't know who I am either.
Hasan, please stop playing, gang. Like, yo, gang, listen. Hasan, people know who you are, gang. We could always be charitable about this, brother. You're one of the top streamers, like, on the planet, bro. But you are 100, like, unfathomably, like, unequivocally correct when you say, yeah, bro, who the fuck is Froggen? Yeah, bro, who the fuck is 2026, 2025 Casey Tron? You're absolutely correct there, but brother, don't, cause yo, he's doing the little John, bro. Heads do this all the time, where you got hit him with the John. Yeah, usually you do it backwards too, but it's like a manipulation tactic where you hit him with the where you hit him with something good and then hit him with something bad. But he hit him with something bad and then hit him with something good after. Well, good technically, like shitting on himself, bruh. Don't try this shit, bruh. Don't do this, bruh. You know they irrelevant, gang. You know they irrelevant, gang. Especially after this lawsuit, how they getting felted in that job, bruh. You know it's done.
But especially in the case of like Casey Tron, Froggen, Denims, most people don't know who they are. So if you know who
Bro, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, Hez definitely know who Denims is. We cannot keep pretending that Denims has no fucking plat or some shit. Like, now we're dead ass not doing this anymore, bro. It's so fucking annoying. Hold on. I'm dead finding this John, bro. Like, yo, bro, and it's so funny because low-key the only reason she even had this much motion was because you pussyfooted out of watching the fucking content, Nick, you loser. Until you did watch that shit and made that motherfucker a documentary or some shit, bro. I think his shit was like 9 hours. But yo, Denims, during the content, nuke 43,000 heads in this motherfucker. And even now, she averaged like, bro, between like 3 and 5K fucking viewers. She's not no damn small streamer. I do not know why these niggas keep misconstruing that shit. Do not let those niggas lie to you, bruh. Like, what the fuck? Bro, a small streamer is like, yeah, fucking Froggen with averaging 70 viewers, 100 viewers, 500 viewers. Bro, Denims is averaging fucking 4,000. What are you talking about? Like, this shit is insane.
they are, and you've like developed an opinion about these people, a very negative opinion about these people, you're a little abnormal. You
yourself are abnormal, bro. Your opinions, your fucking radical extremist opinions are pretty abnormal.
You're going to some deep dark corners of the web, basically.
Bro, that is actually so humiliating. This guy just said that there's no way anyone knows who they are because they're complete irrelevant losers. And the only way you know them...
I mean, that's fucking true. But even still, to him saying that, he's still fucking lying. Because Denims is, again, Denims at the very least is a fucking, like, decent-sized streamer, bro. He's not a small streamer. Like, that shit is dead in the water.
Is dark corners of the internet, which is essentially saying from the YouTube drama channels, right? That's the only way. And I feel like these people should thank me for at least giving them a shred of clout, right? More clout that they'll ever receive in their entire life. Like, this is your 0.5 seconds of fame, so please enjoy.
Word, because it's not like Hasan himself is about to slide any of you niggas shit.
Go ahead. But how funny is it that even when Hasan tries to defend them, it's actually just a backwards insult because he is naturally just such an asshole. He can't word it in a
It's like a it's not even a backhanded compliment. It's just backhanded.
way that is not insulting to them because his entire worldview revolves around like having a high viewership, right? So he genuinely sees them as worthless, which is probably why he doesn't donate to them at all. With friends like these, honestly, who needs enemies, bro? Even in your darkest times, he won't lend you like a little bit of money. You know,
Been saying it was a fucking civil war in the goddamn orbit.
this might actually be more humiliating when Frogan's friend literally said that every time you're on stream, you're just begging for money.
Oh yeah, can you stop begging for rent? Oh, fuck. Yo, that shit was so felting. I'm like, oh.
Like, oh my god, what kind of friends does she have, bro?
Could you stop begging for rent? It's so
Ah! Ah! Yo, I did not expect Beckett to play the clip. Ah.
Okay, then you know what? Fine. You know my Venmo. Send me that shit then.
keep watching, and I'm like, oh, here we go again, begging for rent.
Okay.
Bro, just calls her out on her own stream.
So then Hasan
Like,
proceeds
that
to
is
call Ethan a
crazy.
cartoon villain, right? Ironic.
Well, I don't know why she's mad. That was Casey. I think maybe Casey John forget her public statement, but she also thought my lawsuit was like really valid.
Like, this is like a rich kid treating human beings like his.
This is like a rich kid. Can I introduce you to a term? One of Hasan's favorites. Schrodinger's wealth. Schrodinger's wealth. Hasan will switch between from growing up Baroque and growing up affluent. Like, Hasan, no one is hearing the cheese arguments from you. No one is hearing the bread arguments from you, gang. Again, if Ethan is such this terrible tyrant, bro, that is suing these small creators, why don't you, as another big creator, who is basically their freaking matriarch, bro, their king, slide down some cheese? But you ain't do that! So, bro, again, we're not hearing these arguments. Victim complex, cry bully, get a new Joe.
Plaything, right? He's like, well, remember the lawsuit where you apologize? It's like, yeah, dude, you extorted a person who is
He did not extort them, bruh. Again, this is legitimately how legal proceedings go. They got sued for malicious copyright infringement because the merits, it looks like, from, again, even just looking at their docs, Smoke Before You Smoke and the Nightmare on Denham Street, yeah, they were, Casey Tron specifically, too, was already boxed off pace. Bro, 40 volcano bags, Hasan? 40? 40. And she had merits. It's like, bro, come on, gang. Like, you...
infinitely poorer than you, and you forced them to settle, and you made them write like a hostage video. That is psychotic. Why the f don't you realize that people look at that and think you're a villain? You're like a villain in a cartoon. It is cartoonish. It's comical if it didn't have real.
No, Hasan, you want to know something that's comical? You saying that you're an overall force for good. You're like the Superman of the commentary community. You dressing up as Superman for Halloween to only look more like Homelander. To look more like someone like him. Like, dog, that is comical. That is hilarious. Someone like you thinking that you would be a symbol for justice and for peace. That is hilarious. We'd find that as a charade. We would. Like, what are we sitting here talking about, bro? Oh my god, like, yo, it always just boils back down to the same thing for me. It's really not even a song, because again, I know he'll never change. He'll always be this person, always be a grifter, a liar, like, it's the worst. It's the G-boys, like, yo, y'all will really sit here and eat this up, yo. Like, you'll really sit here and eat it up. It's crazy to me. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is he gaining you to where you can't see the obvious lies that he's telling? The obvious hypocrisies. What is he doing for you? He doesn't care about you. If you're a 60-month sub, if you're giving him another $6 a month, he doesn't care. He said he doesn't care about his heads that have been in the community the longest, so especially if you just now started getting him cheese, he really don't care about you. He hates all of you. But yet he'll keep pandering this garbage straight to you, and you'll keep eating it up. Pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoids. G-boys. And you'll really never change. For real.
World implications, you know? It's crazy. Like, he's behaving like a Disney movie villain, dude, in such a transparently awful way. And the vibes are atrocious, and people inevitably tune out of that.
Oh, Hasan, your vibes are so much better.
Because they're like, this sucks.
Okay, you can't tell me that Hasan is not just copying me. Bro, every time I call Hasan a cartoon villain in the Legendary series, right? And we all know
most diabolical works on the tube.
that he's watching. It's his favorite channel.
Morpeg has made a dozen videos about you in the past
Oh, Morpeg is my favorite YouTuber. I love that guy.
few days. I love that guy. That guy is my favorite YouTuber, honestly.
I don't know. Say hi to Hasan, guys. He's obviously watching. You know, be all of my sort of jokes and insults here. You are in fact the cartoon villain. You make fun of a suicidal person. I mean, it just doesn't get worse than that. And now he's trying to turn it on Ethan for literally just exercising his legal rights, right? After they relentlessly harassed him all this time and tried to take his kids away from him, dude. This is like calling John Wick a cartoon villain for getting revenge. Like, he's not the one who started it, bruh. Trying to take somebody's kids away over an internet argument, that is some villain shit. Saying that kids cannot form trauma at 3 years old and therefore it's okay
3.5 to be exact.
to cause them trauma, that is some villain shit. Not making someone say an apology for things that they were genuinely 100% provably wrong about, right?
Exactly. Like when you were dead ass just had no fucking merits the entire time. Like if we put this shit on a tier list, the person with the most merits is literally none of them. But if I guess we had to do it, bro, it probably would be Denims, and only in like honestly, it wouldn't even be because she has more merit as an argument. It would be because she has more money. That's literally it. So, and if anything, we're literally ranking their merits being the orbiters in terms of cheese and how much they would be able to combat it, because in merits and actual arguments they're all flirt or all box. It's been bad the entire time. Like if you've seen their one doc, literally their whole shit, I remember it was specifically like, I think it was Denim's doc, and then Casey Try had like basically the same shit, but it was just like deny, just going all the way down, copy and paste. I'm like, holy fuck, that shit was embarrassing. But anyway, going back, yeah, Denim's probably had the most opportunity to fight this shit, but she's still gonna end up felted, bro. Trial 10/26/26. Definitely don't think she's getting that. Frogan obviously hasn't responded in months, bro, but she's still technically on this, and yeah. Whoa, buddy! For Shadow Wizard Money Gang, because we love casting spells.
Like saying that Asmund killed his mom or whatever, that was an actual resolution that did not involve bankrupting her, right? And Ethan could have actually done that. If he was as a villain as he said, he would have just gone all the way. And I wouldn't even blame him for that, because look at what they're doing to him. They're trying to ruin his life. And I genuinely believe he should go all the way for someone like Denims, right? Because
Hell yeah.
she even has
I just don't even think she's gonna get there.
means to pay for a lot of the shit. It's not gonna like completely ruin her, but it will make her life pretty miserable. So, and a ghoul like that definitely deserves it. The fact of the matter is, the only way some people learn is through some actual consequences, right? So
Yeah.
then he reads the chatter who clearly has a friend
But
who
then, like, that shit, at least that case doesn't apply to Casey Try, because again, she's right back doing this dumb shit.
watches the series.
My friends think you're a loser because they're on the drama slop. I'm indifferent to politics side of the internet. Yeah, there are some people like that. I mean, you can, if you're good friends with them, you can educate them.
And my friends think you're a loser because they're on a drama slop. I'm indifferent to politics side of the internet. Bro, you could not eat. Oh my god, bro. I can't, bro. Like, this shit is so fucking stupid. Like, bro, I need heads to understand that if you present somebody with a matter, bro, somebody's going to have an opinion on that shit. Like, they're gonna feel some way, bro. Like the problem is when you again, the purity test and virtue signaling moral grandstand, when you force them to have an opinion or force them to feel some certain way, they're really gonna be off of that. But in general, yes, somebody, if you present them with a political matter, yeah, they'll have a feeling on it. It's the factor that, yo, some heads do not want to be like fucking Hasan or like fucking Asmund, go Destiny and talk about politics all damn day. Like, yo, that's their whole shit. That's the only thing on their fucking mind. Like, bro, that shit really be frying me. Like, oh my god. But yeah, and then on the tip of that, when somebody says they're indifferent to politics and shit like that, yo, they could just, again, unfortunately, be a fence sitter, bro. Be an enlightened centrist. Yeah, like, yo, heads are just not gonna fucking immediately go be ideologically pure, like, with whatever fucking side of political aisle. Like, there's a whole nother job, bro. Oh my god, like, yo, these fucking, like, G-boys and these, bro, like, if politics is at the forefront of your mind every fucking day, I'm telling you right now, bro, you need to start doing some other shit. Like, I'm so serious. Like, holy fuck, this political shit is getting really annoying at this point. Like,
Them on this shit, you can show them that that's not the case.
Yep, that's me, baby. That's who they're watching. Hey, Hasan's chatter's friend there. If you're actually watching right now, don't fucking listen to them, okay? Whenever they try to convince you that Hasan's a good guy, they're fucking...
that shit is complete horseradish and dirty barnacles, some fucking sharkanery. If you believe that shit, well, first of all, I could just show you a fuckload, I mean a literal list of clips to show you why he's not. But anyway, even barring that, like, if you actually believe that shit, bro, you're psyoped.
line, all right? In fact, you should put that chatter on the legendary series, right? And you should give it a couple of times, made it two to three times, mention it in casual conversation, sort of try to make them critically think for once in their life. Just, question a bit of what Hasan does, like, hey, did you know he supports 3 different terrorist groups? Yeah, you know what these terrorist groups do? They literally grape and murder women and
Yeah, he's Mr. Forensics, or it didn't happen fucking Piker. You want to know what that means?
children. Yeah, he provably shocked his dog, stuff like that. That is a pretty indisputable, but Hasan viewers will find a way to disagree with that. But you try 2 or 3 times, and then if they don't listen, I feel like it's time to move on to another friendship, right? Because a Hasan viewer is likely just going to cause problems in your life. That is not really a rational thinking individual.
A pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoid.
And they're not lost forever. Maybe later in life they do some sort of deep work on themselves. Maybe something happens in their life where they sort of question their beliefs and they sort of work on themselves, and maybe they realize, oh shit, this guy's a piece of shit. Because I had a couple friends who were former Hasan fans, and now they're absolutely great. So don't give up on them, but sometimes you need to keep some distance, all right? And obviously you can just sort of hope and pray for them, and they will come back when they're ready, and you just welcome them with open arms. Here's Hasan's comment section. Ethan is like Drake to me. I never effed with him, and I didn't mind anyone who did, but every time I heard news about him, it was always negative. Then after hearing him out, you realize that he's actually worse than you thought.
Are you gonna explain how he's worse than you thought?
Watched him for years as a kid, and yet had to stop after he started making weird comments defending Israel. Literally watched him live all the time. Just
Can you, again, you want to point out any of those comments?
crazy, man. Couldn't care less about Ethan decline. I bet all the PR places Ethan went to told him to stop talking about his son, and he wasn't willing to do it.
Is Hasan gonna stop talking about him, about Asmongold, about Tectone, about all these other heads? No, he's not. So again, this is just hypocrisy on that shit.
I think Ethan is in love with you based on all the interactions you've had.
Oh, yup, Eco is psychosexually obsessed with Hasan. Oh my god.
You broke his heart, that's what I think. Bro, they're just using the same fucking jokes that we use,
Like, legitimately, I'm just like, yo, this shit is so fucking funny. I'm like, bro, they tried this shit.
Hasan's in love with Asmongold, but not original at all.